The commander from the impending armada from an alternative universe renounced the peace treaty from the Celestial Congress of Constellations. What does that mean? It means he rejected it! I know what renounced means. I meant, how could the commander be so vain and conceited? Doesn't he recognize the serious, significant threat of his roaming warriors to interuniversal protection? It is a serious, significant threat. Something must be clouding his judgment, hiding and obscuring the danger his convoy represents to every heavenly body. I wish we could get him to recognize that the protection of his alternative universe requires the protection of every universe. Isn't that what you diplomats were supposed to do? I welcome your suggestions, especially since my dear friend, Diplomat II, has been reassigned. Enter Callisto, dressed like a bear. Perhaps I can be of service. And you would be who? Don't you recognize Callisto, the guardian constellation of Ursa Major? I thought she was just a primitive myth. What do you mean, a primitive myth? Don't mess with the myth. You better not mess with the myth. I wasn't messing with the myth. I was just surprised, that's all. I've often wondered about your origin. My origin is complicated. Oh, yes! Her origin is quite elaborate. Elaborate? I like that. It's diplomatic. Thank you. You're welcome. Now, I understand that you requested a way to persuade the commander of an impending armada that the protection of his alternative universe requires the protection of every universe. That's a good summary. Thank you. You're welcome. So, do you have any suggestions? I do. She snaps her fingers. And the commander of the impending armada appears in mid-conversation with his warriors. And then, when we plow through their flank, who are you? I'm a diplomat, and these are two astronomers, and she's Callisto, the guardian constellation of Ursa Major. Callisto from Ursa Major? You're my favorite constellation. Thank you. You're welcome. I have a question. How did you get me here from the alternative universe? I used my ultra-modern high-frequency finger snapper. Cool. Can I see that? Sure. I have a deal for you, Commander. I can make you into a constellation in the shape of a starship. To whom will this constellation be visible? It will be visible to all who recognize that constellations, that universes are interdependent. Will the stars in this constellation be variable or constant? I hate them variable stars changing all the time. I want the stars in my constellation to be constant, not variable. So it shall be for all of eternity. Your constellation will be constant, not variable. It shall neither be obscured nor hid. In that case, I will call off my armada. That's great. Now I can take off this bear suit. She does, and in so doing, she reveals herself to be none other than the android. The android wasn't the rogue. The android was The constellation. And you know what that means, don't you? We saved the entire universe! Yes! Yes! Yes!